Jan Cooper was head of AFL Women's, and she had this idea that they would start a national competition within 10 years. When I moved to Melbourne, I was 19, knew nothing about the outside world, but once you're playing for one of the biggest clubs in that city, in Collingwood, it's a fantastic experience for any young player. That day, 6th of October 1990, will always be sort of etched in our minds forever, as we broke a 32-year drought for the Collingwood Footy Club to win that flag. That night was amazing. The early 90s, to be traded to Brisbane was just about the worst sentence in footy at that time. We slowly got better and better and put ourselves in contention to be a regular finalist. But at the end of my playing days with Brisbane, the conversation at the end of the year with the coaches was, unfortunately, we're not going to have space for you, but we'd like you to stay on and be part of our coaching crew. And that turned out to be a huge, huge blessing. I met Jan Cooper, and she was head of AFL Women's. And she had this idea that they would start a national competition within 10 years. She asked whether she could bring in some of the prominent WA girls into our talent squad. With a little bit of trepidation, said yes, yeah, why not, bring them in and, let's do some training together. Turns out that they were extraordinarily good, which shouldn't have surprised me, but it did at the time, because I had no concept of where women's footy was in terms of its development. And yeah, the plan was for the league to start by 2020. We ended up starting the league in 2017. The excitement was incredible. There was cheering and yahooing and high-fiving that this competition had been brought forward 3 years and we're ready to get stuck in. I was really lucky to be asked by the Brisbane Lions to be the inaugural coach, and our first task was to just pull a team together that would be competitive. And lo and behold, we got through the season undefeated, actually 6 wins and a draw, and we get to the 2021 season and get to the last game of the year and play Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval, and we're successful. Part of that group were 6 Brisbane Lions Academy girls that had come through, and quite a few of them I'd coached in the under-18 Queensland team in previous years. Just to see the joy on their faces when they won that senior premiership in 21 was pretty amazing. I'm very much an advocate for the harder you work, the luckier you get. But having like-minded people around you who work really hard and are driven, that's normally a decent recipe for getting some sort of success. I personally have been a strong advocate for making our sport full-time professional as quickly as we possibly can. It's pretty amazing actually what they're able to fit into a day in terms of preparation, training, recovery. And fortunately, over the last couple of years, their pay's gone up significantly, able to devote more time to their game. Their footy gets better as a result. They become better athletes. I think you see a much better product when that happens anyway. So the faster we can get there, the better.